Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Starman Just Watch. I am Devin. With me is Billy.
Woo!
And we're back out of Halloween month, so we're doing a Jim Carrey month.
Alrighty there, dude.
Yeah, this is being sporadic.
Surprised me.
Yeah. So, it started with, I haven't seen The Truman Show, so we want to watch that. And then I was looking through the filmography of Jim Carrey, and there's a lot of movies I haven't seen, and a lot of non-comedy movies.
Yes.
So that's what I want to more focus on, and there's less known comedy movies.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows Ace Ventura, The Mask, and all that.
Yeah.
Cable Guy was on there too,
Yeah.
so I was like, yes, Jim Carrey does comedy, but he also does a lot of other things really well.
Yeah.
So, but we're going to start off with The Truman Show and then kind of go into lesser and lesser known ones.
Yeah.
So, The Truman Show. Simple plot.
Right. Guy's living in a reality show that he does no idea.
That is basically it.
Yeah.
It's a live TV show on 24/7 about this one guy who doesn't realize he's on a TV show.
Which, the funny thing is, around the same year, within a year, another movie that was released similar, but it was like, he knows because he let a TV crew follow him around and
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah. It's a little different, but
But like, all people like the comparisons.
yeah.
Like,
So, this is a drama more than a comedy.
yeah, there's now.
There's some antics.
Yeah.
We'll
Like,
give him that, but
Jim Carrey's
crazy antics, which he does well. I love watching Jim Carrey have a mental breakdown.
Oh yeah, that.
He just does crazy well.
I know, right?
If I ever go crazy, I want to go Jim Carrey crazy. Where I'm unnerving everyone around me.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing anything threatening. Like, I'm just driving around, but I'm doing it in a way that's like, I want out of the car. Anyways. So yes, the Truman Show is just basically about Truman... Burbank.
Which is probably a nod to the Burbank Studios in California.
Fair enough. And yeah, so it's all like, I didn't realize how far back it was, and I was wondering how they explain it, but no, it's from birth.
Yeah.
So he's been born into this show.
Yeah, they filmed the birth and
everything.
yeah.
I was like, okay, how did this show take off?
Yeah, like that's what I was like. His parents just show like agreed to this, and then they became with the show. Then
Yeah, like I don't.
like some of that stuff wasn't explained.
Yeah, a lot of stuff wasn't explained. Like, who signed off on this?
Yeah.
What parents are like, yeah, no, well, I'll let you watch when you give birth on camera, and then take my son and put him in this weird experimental TV reality show.
Yeah, because it's not like cut off, like it's like the world's biggest sound stage, and
Yeah. And I was like, okay, you ever play a video game and you find the skybox? That's what this is.
yeah, like nice analogy.
Thank you. And it does bring in that existential dread of like, what if we're just in a box and someone's watching and controlling everything?
Yeah. No, this could be a TV show for aliens as we know.
Yeah.
Like our lives.
Ooh, there's some inception. We're doing a show for a show on a show that's about a show.
Yeah.
We're watching a movie to do a movie for someone else doing a movie on us. There's layers here, folks.
Yeah, there's holy cow.
Yeah. So the whole plot of this is just Truman wanting to leave this island.
Yeah.
And the studio basically doing everything they can to convince him he wants to stay here.
Yeah.
Because I guess their ultimate goal is they wanted to have live sex on camera and
Yeah,
show
with
like,
live conception.
yeah.
I'm like,
I think there's pornos out for that.
yeah.
I know this is an older movie, but
Yeah, I mean, this is late 90s, so you had HBO and Cinemax. Come on, people.
yeah. Yeah, like, that's a really bad payoff for watching a full-on guy's life.
Yeah. Come on, just do it right.
And then it's Truman slowly figuring out that it's like, wait, none of this is really real, is it?
Yeah, because like he has the flashback of the girl, the other girl.
Yeah.
He tries to tell him.
Yeah, tries to like convince him, none of this is real, none of this is real, don't believe them.
Look, they're gonna be coming.
Yeah. That was like way back in college.
Yeah, that's just...
I'm surprised he didn't pursue that thought any further.
Yeah, and they just had the thought going to like the chest, right?
Yeah.
Like the flashback, like, okay.
Yeah. So there's another question. It's like when he does a flashback, like when he tries to remember something, how do they know what he's remembering?
Yeah. There's a good point right there, right? Like,
he could just be like having a flashback about that good cheeseburger he had the
yeah.
other day.
Oh man, that was a good
Cheeseburger. So, and then of course it comes to a head where he actually like deceives them, gets off camera, runs away. They send the whole crew to find him.
Yeah. Like,
and then realize we're not checking the ocean because we thought he'd be scared of that.
yeah.
But if he's that desperate, of course he's going to go to the ocean.
Yeah, and he's on the boat.
He's pretty much there.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, well, give him a storm, he'll turn around and get
Yeah.
scared. No, that ain't going to deter him.
Crank it up.
Yeah, basically kill him.
Yeah, and like that work guy's like, no.
You can't kill him on live TV. Why? He was born on live TV.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a villain statement. Okay. I love that the director is the villain,
Yeah.
and I love how well they do him as a villain.
Like the artist.
Yeah, like he's an artist, and this is my magnum opus.
Yeah, like he's. I mean.
And I'm determined to have it go the way I want it to go.
Yeah, Ed Harris really did a good job
Yeah.
with him.
Because the way he acts, it's like, yeah, that's very much like what an artist would do. But he's not considering that Truman's not just his art piece, he is a live person.
Yeah, like.
And then the whole facade of like, yeah, if he really wants to go, he can go. We can't stop him.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the episode, like the movie, you're like, wow, you're trying really hard to stop him now, aren't you?
Yeah. Like,
You nearly kill him.
like then he's trying to convince him.
Yeah. And then he gets to the exit door and he's trying to convince him. It's like, the world out there isn't going to be much better than the world in here. In here, at least you know you're safe. I won't let anything happen to you.
Yeah.
Except for you just tried to kill me like
Yeah,
5 minutes
don't
ago.
drown me.
And then, of course, he leaves and then credits roll. I love that it doesn't show like what he does afterwards
Yeah, because like the other girl like was leaving to tell him.
to go find him
Yeah.
and meet him. But we don't see if he meets up with her. We don't see the aftermath because he'd be on several talk shows after
Oh
that.
yeah,
Like,
no. Like,
so after you found out your reality was fake, what did you do? Everyone wants to know your story after the story. And the other thing that concerned me is how many people were actually watching this show.
yeah, I mean, a lot.
A lot.
You get the whole bar.
Whole bar, we have the police force,
Yeah.
2 buddies in the police force, Buddy in the bathtub,
Yeah.
who get the frick out of the bathtub, buddy. 2 old women,
Yeah. And Asian family?
and an Asian family,
Yeah.
yes. And they kind of hinted that it was worldwide.
Yeah.
And I was always curious about that, because that's a lot of people to get in on a show, but then I'm like, Game of Thrones had that kind of thing too.
Oh,
A lot of shows had a mass population of people, so I guess it shouldn't be surprising to me.
No.
I mean, millions of people watch a YouTube channel.
Yeah, right?
There. Alright, so things we like about the movie.
I mean, like I said, Jim Carrey does a really, big job.
He does. Like, my favorite thing about this movie is how the audience already knows before the movie even really starts.
Yeah.
Like, he does, we get a little bit of an opening, and then we see the light fall.
Yeah.
And that's your hint that it's like, he's in a TV show, and he doesn't realize it. And just the little subtle hints that the audience gets as like, oh, these are all actors.
Yeah. And yeah, because they even interview his best friend, but it shows his real name. Well, because it shows guy as Juju.
Yeah.
So
like,
I don't know.
Here's Truman's best friend, aka, or the actor is.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. And the subtle product placements.
Oh my god, yeah, that's.
But that aren't so subtle.
I know, like Coco, who are you talking to?
Yeah, even before that.
I know.
When she does the knife.
Oh my god, get you.
Or the two guys that push him up against the billboard, so that they got a picture of him next to their billboard. And he knows that it's always. Yeah. And then just him slowly piecing things together was also a good thing.
Yeah.
Because the way he does it is that would be the workings of a madman if you watch someone do this. I think the one that got me was when he's sitting in the car, he brings in the wife. And he's like, alright, watch. A red girl on a red bicycle, guy with flowers, buggy with a ding in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one. There's two. And then they fake you out for the third one.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's three!
Yeah.
And the amount of effort they pulled to keep him in.
Oh.
That was the other thing.
Oh. They get across the bridge?
Yeah. And they're like, oh, no, there's a wildfire. You better turn back.
Nuclear meltdown?
And then a nuclear meltdown.
And the case of the wood, then they got a net.
Yeah.
I
was like, I don't know why you brought a net to a nuclear meltdown. If that's the lie we're going with.
Yeah. Things are cool with, right?
Yeah. The thing I didn't understand, maybe this was just maybe too cliche in my mind, but I was like, why don't they trank him when he tries?
Yeah, good point, right?
Then, I thought that, then I realized that it's on a live TV show.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be natural if they just tranked him and put him back to square one. And people would be like, well, no, I wanted to kind of see how that played out.
Yeah. Well, you wait for a guy to blackjack him.
Yeah. It's like, you can't keep knocking him out like that.
Yeah.
Alright, things we didn't like about the movie.
They wasn't explaining, the parents, why. That's what I got.
Yeah, I don't understand why this show exists.
Yeah.
How it got through so many green lights.
Yeah, I'd like to know a little more.
Yeah. I would have liked to know, how this got set up.
Yeah, why they would agree to this, or was he a test tube baby and none weren't his real parents? You don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Or he's an orphan,
Yeah, I don't know. His
parents sold him to the studio.
Yeah.
Luckily, Truman was an orphan owned by the studio.
There you go.
After they drown him.
Yeah, so back one thing I forgot that I kind of liked.
Yeah.
How when the wife couldn't handle it anymore.
Oh yeah, and she has a mental breakdown and just wants to leave, and she's like, "This is unprofessional." I was like, you kind of knew what you signed up for. That he doesn't realize he's acting.
Yeah, like.
So everything he does is real.
Yeah, like.
Attempting to kill you is real.
And like, that makes what are we gonna do? Love interest?
Yeah, and how quickly they write her out and replace her.
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, so when you think of it, like that is.
And that's another thing that bothered me, is like, how do you control who he loves?
Yeah, like.
Because you can bring in a new girl, but like, if he's not interested in her, then
Yeah, it's like
it's not going to work.
No.
So I would like to see more of that mechanic. That was my another nitpick. I was like, how do you actually control someone like that?
Yeah, like.
So final thoughts on this movie.
No, I mean, like that. Great, like, movie we haven't seen this.
Yeah, this is my first time seeing it.
Yeah,
it's
saying,
been
like,
forever.
I've really seen.
I've always seen bits and pieces of it, and
Yeah.
people always talk about it, but I
Yeah.
never took the time to watch it.
Yeah, same. Like,
And now I'm glad I did.
yeah, no, this is like one of probably the best, really.
Yeah. I love those existential dread ones, so like things that like, is reality really reality? And what do you like, what actually do you know?
Yeah.
I love that stuff, so seeing Jim Carrey play that out is always fun.
Perfect, right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, better than The Matrix did it.
Yeah?
Matrix had a lot more going on, though, so
Oh, yeah, no, it's.
the reality thing was just a subplot to an actual plot.
Yeah.
This was the whole plot, so fair enough. Not as great as the Matrix, put your pitchforks down. Still a good movie.
Just calm down.
But with that, though, we'll call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching. Tune in next week, we'll have another Jim Carrey movie.
And then, in case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Have a good one, guys.